What's up, everybody? I know it's been a long time no see. This is your boy Petey Mac, and I'm back once again with another episode of Real Talk with Petey Mac. I know a lot of you like, man, you've been gone for a long time. What's been up? You're abandoned us. No, I have not been abandoning you guys. It's just that I was in quest of this. That's right. Petey Mac is a college graduate of the University of South Alabama. Spring 2011 class. A lot of hard work, a lot of sleepless nights, but I did it. I am a college graduate. Man, it just doesn't even feel like it's even reality set in yet. But now it means it's time for me to go get a job. Yeah. So no more summer vacation for me. Like a lot of you guys out there enjoying your summer vacations. Now this is a thing of the past for me. And big shout outs to everybody who graduated spring 11, whether you graduated from a junior college, 4-year institution, or even high school. Congrats to you, because that is not an easy thing to do. A lot of things have been going on in the world since I left. In the news, of course, as most of you know, they finally caught Osama bin Laden. Yay for America for doing that. Really, I'm more concerned about these gas prices, and I mean, it took the government 10 years to get them, so wow. In the sporting world, I'm so happy the NBA playoffs, we finally got some variety, because the Lakers have been put out, the Boston Celtics have been put out, so now we have variety. In the Eastern Conference, we have Chicago Bulls going up against the Miami Heat, and I'm pulling for Derrick Rose. And we also have in the Western Conference Finals, we got Kevin Durant and Oklahoma City Thunder going up against Jason Kidd, Jason Terry, and Dirk Nowitzki and the rest of the crew from the Dallas Mavericks. So big up, it's finally some variety, and I have been watching the NBA. It's just a lot of things. In the entertainment news, my last video, if you saw my last video, Soulja Boy is talking about remaking Juice. Yeah, not too keen to that idea myself, but like if you saw my video, please tell me what you think, because I'm not going to go into detail about that, because I'm not even caring about it anymore. But if you see my last video, I go into detail a little further about my feelings. Also going on with me, I'm still doing comedy. I've surpassed the year that I've been doing comedy. March 9th, 2010, which was also the 13th year anniversary of Biggie's death, was the day that I started doing comedy. So on the 14th year of his death, and this past March 9th, that marked my 1 year mark. It's still a work in progress, you know, but I'm not where I should be, but I'm getting there. And as a matter of fact, let me say this before I get started with the episode. Thursday night at Legends Lounge, open mic comedy night, which goes on every Thursday night. You guys ought to come through and check it out. It's hosted by Jock Toulouse West, which was the guy who has been my mentor and instrumental in me becoming a comedian. I thank him. He will be hosting a competition to give comedians a chance to open up for the Ray Ray comedy show in memory of Ray Russell, who was Jamarcus Russell's uncle, who was a long-time personality for 93BLX here in Mobile, Alabama. And the headline of that show will be Ricky Smile. So you guys come out and show me support on Thursday at Legends Lounge on Dolphin Island Parkway in Mobile. And hopefully I can open for Ricky Smiley the following night at Bishop State Community College. Okay, this episode, getting into my first episode back, is going to deal with something that I've always been talking about, and I'm really starting not to like it too much anymore. And that's how technology has ruined our communication skills. All these social networks such as Twitter, Facebook, and to a lesser extent now MySpace, is killing our interpersonal communication skills. Interpersonal is face to face. I mean, we can't interact with each other anymore, and it's becoming even harder and harder. First reason why I say this is because people seem more inclined to want to talk to you on the social network site than they want to in person. For an example, when I was going to Alcorn State, it was this girl, she hit me up on MySpace. It's back when MySpace was popping. And she said, hey, I see you around all the time. You go to Alcorn, right? And I was like, yes, I do. She was like, oh, I see you around campus. I know I knew you from somewhere. I was like, well, next time you see me, say hello. She was like, okay. So I'm coming out my dorm, and I see her down in the lobby playing spades with 3 other people. And I saw her, and she caught eye contact with me, but didn't speak. So I'm the type of person, if you say you're going to speak to me next time you speak, don't feel inclined. I don't feel inclined to have to speak to you when you said you were going to speak to me. So I walked by. I gave her a chance to speak. I slowly walked by and kind of glanced at her, let her know I'm walking by, so you're not going to say that. And she didn't say anything, which showed me that she was more comfortable to speak to me then on Facebook than she was in real life. And I really don't approve of that. I mean, you ought to be able to, if you can speak to someone on a social network, you ought to be able to speak to them in person. And that brings me to the next thing. Facebook and Twitter has made a lot of people punks. Because people can get on Facebook and put up these statuses that call someone out, but I guarantee you, they cannot say that same thing to someone's face. I guarantee you that. And speaking of which, a lot of you people who put up those statuses, you make yourself look really stupid, just to be perfectly honest, because no one cares about half that stuff you're talking about. You're the only one who cares about that stuff. Like, oh, shout out to everybody hating on me. Shout out to all my haters. No one's hating on you. You drive a Geo Metro and still stay at your mama's house. No one is hating on you. Or when you say, none of these men ain't crap, and they're not this, that, and the other, and such and such and such. No, it's just that you are a woman of ill repute. You didn't sleep with everybody in the neighborhood. That's why you're not going to find a man, because no man is going to turn, you know what, into a housewife. Just to be perfectly honest. I mean, and I had a situation like this with someone on Facebook, not trying to call them out or anything like that, but I'm just giving, no name is going to be used, I'm just giving an example. Person, there was a status up, somebody put under the status, they called me like a female. And I was like, wait a minute, hold up. Did you just call me a female? I put in a comment back, did you just call me a female? So then they followed up again, talking about, yeah, such female, you let him have sex with you on check because he get chicks pregnant. I said, okay, so you called me a female again twice. It's all good. So I didn't say anything. I almost put something down, but I said, you know what? No. Because I'm from the old school. I'm not going to get at you on Facebook. I'm going to do this. I'm either get at you face to face, or I'm going to say something around somebody who I know is going to run their mouth back to you. And then when you address it to me, did you say such? Yes, I did.